Yo guys, this is your artist Tolg, and today I will show you how to draw this Vegeta Ultra Ego drawing. This is a more simple front headshot tutorial. I think tutorials like this for the next few weeks will be good and different. Make sure to watch the whole video and we can get right into it. So we need an A4 size paper sheet in landscape mode, a pencil, an eraser and a ruler, and of course you can find the links to these products down below. Now we will start with drawing the guidelines by half the paper and add a 4 cm guideline for the face, more on the bottom part, so we have enough space to draw the hair and the aura fully, and now we can start the drawing. We will start with the eye part and therefore we will use the horizontal line. Ultra Ego has no eyebrows, but it has the same prominent forehead as Super Saiyan 3, but same as by drawing the eyebrows, we are using the length of the guideline for the forehead. The eyes we will draw with 3 lines and a bottom line will be curved a little bit. The iris we will place in the center of the eye with a pupil. We will draw the other eye exactly the same way, and we will also make the outer parts of the eye a bit thicker than usual. Now we will draw some wrinkles above the eyes and then we will complete the prominent forehead. And then we can continue with the nose and the mouth, and therefore we are using the vertical line, so the nose and the mouth are perfectly centered and also both sides are on the same level and equal. We will give Vegeta a nasty smirk and also some wrinkles around the mouth. Now we can draw the face shape. I'm starting very roughly and kinda figuring out the shape first. The face shape of Dragon Ball characters are very edgy, and we are also using both guidelines for the width and the length of the face. Now we can continue with the actual forehead, which has a heart-like shape and a big V in the center. We are also using the vertical line here as well as orientation, so both sides of the head are equal and symmetrical. And as you can see, we are building the entire face out of these 2 simple guidelines. We will also add some big veins on the forehead of Vegeta. I really don't know if this form of Vegeta is evil or not, because I'm not following the manga very much, so if you know better than me, let me know down below in the comments. Then we can draw the ears on the eye level and make sure that both ears are the same size and height, and we will also draw the ears more edgy than round. And on the left ear, Vegeta has an earring. Alright, the face looks very good, and now we can continue with the neck and trap area and the shoulder and chest part, which we can see. I'm also drawing very lightly and roughly here first and figuring out the shape and size of the muscles. We are drawing Vegeta with the Saiyan armor with no shoulder protection but shoulder straps, and pay attention that both sides of the body are the same size and height as well. And when we are happy with the shape of everything, we can start drawing detailed. The muscles will not be overly huge, but still very defined. That looks amazing, and now we can draw the hair, starting with a very rough shape which looks kinda like a candle flame. Now we will draw each hair strand roughly and figuring out the shape and size of each one. We will draw each one in different sizes, shapes and directions, but with some very small differences so the hair is not too stiff. And when everything looks good, we can finally draw the hair more detailed, and to finish it up, we will also add some hairlines to each hair strand. Alright guys, the sketch of Vegeta Ultra Ego is done and I really like it. Everything is on point and now we can ink this. I'm using this pen from Copic along with pens from Ohuhu, and links for these you can also find down below. So as for the first layer of ink, there is not much to say. We are basically tracing the whole sketch. Do each line step by step and do not rush, and move the paper if you need to so your hand is comfortable the whole time. And this is how the drawing looks after erasing. If you look closely, you can see some shaky and inaccurate lines, and to fix that, we will ink this one more time. But we will not just do a normal clean inking. We will add big black shades and dynamic lines to the whole character. Therefore I'm using the muscle definition, the details of the armor, and later on, of course, the face features, wrinkles and hairlines. I'm also outlining the whole character with some thick lines, which gives the drawing a comic and cartoon-like effect, which for me looks great. We are using thicker pens for the most part, but for some more detailed areas like the face or the veins, you can use thinner pens so you can ink more accurate. Other than that, this is pretty much the process for the whole line art. Take your time on this and make sure to let me know in the comments what you think of these thick lines. Alright guys, line art done and I think it looks amazing. Very detailed and lively, and now we can give Vegeta some colors. We will start with the blue suit, and this tone right here we are using for the brighter outer parts. Then a more darker blue as the main color tone for the suit, and we will use this one more on the inner side of the shoulder. Now some blending, and then we need another darker blue tone to give the suit some more definition and deeper shades. And these are the only 3 tones we need. Same process for the other shoulder, and make sure to color very evenly. Very good, and now we will do the same thing for the neck and chest part. The brighter parts will be on the outer part, and the dark shades we will add along the black lines. Perfect. Continuing with the shoulder straps, and I have no idea what happened to this marker, but it still colors, and we will leave white parts on the outer parts for the shiny effect. For the shading, we will use this one also along the black shades. For the chest protection, we are starting with this tone right here, and we are using this lighter tone on the outer parts. Now we need 2 more darker tones to add shades more on the inner side of the chest, and with the darkest tone we will increase the deepness along the black shading. We are also adding a nice gray shade to the eyes, and then we can start coloring the skin. We are using this one for the base, and we are also leaving white parts on the outer part of the face. This tone we will use for the shading, and we are using the face features, wrinkles and veins to add the shades. The shades will appear on the inner side of the face, so keep that in mind. Then another darker tone to add some more deepness to the skin, also along the black shades. And for the final touch, we need another darker tone, but we are using this one very little. For the eyes, we need two purple tones. The first one is the base color, and the second darker tone is for the shades. Then one dot on each iris with a white gel pen for the final highlights. Looks great, and then we can continue with the hair. We need a bright pink or purple tone for the bright outer parts of the hair, and we are adding these on each hair strand. Then for the base tone of the hair, we will use the same purple tone we used for the eyes, and we are covering the entire hair with that tone. We are coloring the hair with just one layer right now, as we will finalize it after adding the dark shades to the hair. Now some blending, and then we will use a dark purple we use for the eyes as well to add big shades to the hair strands. We are using each hairline to add the shading, as it's the most simple way to add the shades, but also the most natural way, and it also looks great this way. Now we will do this very patiently. And to finish up the hair, we will now color the base tone very evenly. Now we are done and we can move on to the aura. Now grab a color pencil and draw the rough shape of the aura very lightly. This can help a lot and make it easier for you instead of starting with the marker right away. Alright, I like the shape, and then we can start with the dark outer part with this purple tone right here. And first we will outline the aura. Then, using the same tone and adding a dark layer to the outer part of the aura. We will do this very evenly and with the same thickness throughout the entire aura. And make sure to use the brush tip for this. Now another slightly brighter purple tone for another layer of the aura, so closer to Vegeta the aura gets brighter. We will do this very evenly and with the same thickness for the whole aura, just like before. Now another brighter tone for the final layer, but very close to Vegeta, we will leave a white layer to increase the shiny effect of the aura. We will use the same or a similar tone for outlining the aura right now to give it another glowing effect. And to finish up this drawing right now, we will need a white gel pen to add dots and highlights all around the aura. And when we did that, we take a 1-minute break so the gel cools down so it cannot smear, and then same thing on VEGETA as well. Alright guys, last touch, and then we are done with VEGETA Ultra Ego with Aura. I think it turned out very good, I really like it, and I hope you guys learned something new today. Alright guys, now let me know in the comments what you think of this. Also give me inspiration for future videos and like the video to show me your support. You can also support me on Patreon. If you appreciate my work, that would be amazing. I will of course upload this on full time on my real time channel so you can follow my steps even easier. The one and only original drawing is now available on Etsy, and now you can also download the digital version of my drawings, so check out the shop. For commissions, message me on Instagram, and if your custom drawing fits to my channel, I will make a video out of it and mention your name in the video. All the links down below in the info box, including the links to the materials I'm using. That's it guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next